Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Nine Sim. Thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. You see, the moment they start calling your name, why? Because you are standing up for yourself. The moment they start saying so many things about you, why? Because you tell them that you are not going to do what they want you to do. Now it is no longer by your rules. Black people are playing the game this time around. And it's either you all adjust or you continue the way it is. The fact that majority of you are so ignorant and still come out to act like you know it all is really amazing. Now, I am going to say this for the people at the back. Black people are standing on business this time around, and I love it for them. Now, the fact that you people did not learn from what happened during Ron DeSantis, right, in Florida, tells me that majority of you will never learn. I see a lot of you calling Black people out. I am not seeing white people doing protesting. I am also not seeing you going out there to march often. Why? Because you all are waiting for Black people to come out. Not anymore. Black people already passed that stage. And the earlier you all start deconstructing, learning and relearning, the better for you people. Because Black people have been holding that, they've been holding that staff for so long. And you all think that they will continue to hold it for you all forever. No, that I have never seen where that happened. It's okay for you all to gallivant and scream and shout and all that because it is not in your culture to scream. It is in our culture to scream. But that ain't anything in. We are not doing that anymore. Let's get into.
Nope, don't do it, Black people. Stay the hell home. Stay safe, stay home, stay out of it. This is not our business. We didn't get us here and we're not going to get us out of it. These white folk got to do the work. And until they do, they are going to destroy this country. That's how much white supremacy matters to these folks. That's how much the delusion, white delusion, not white supremacy, white delusion. That's how much this matters to these folks, that they are willing to throw away their whole goddamn country. They would rather be kings of rubble than to live good and everybody eats. Everybody gets treated well. Everybody gets treated right. So stay home. Don't go out there. No matter how bad it gets, stay the hell home. This is white folk business. Let them deal with it. This is brother against brother, father against child. This is in-house for them.
I just thought of this. Y'all know how white people started calling Black people racist, right? They started calling us racist. They didn't call POC racist. They said Black people are turning into racist. And when they said reverse racism, which is so ridiculous, they blamed Black people for it. Now guess who's calling us racist right along with Massa, the overseers of the plantation, the POCs. And when we say something like separation is the answer, first of all, segregation and separation are two different things. Y'all need to get that together. Segregation is somebody forced us apart. Separation is we voluntarily chose to leave. Segregation, you get the shitty parts of the land and resources. Separation, you demand what resources and land that you want. But we say we want to do that because it was better for us. And they tell us we're fucked up for wanting that. We said we did better this way. And they said, y'all are racist. Oh, you don't want to contribute? Help all of us? You're racist and reductive. We're stronger through unity. No, y'all are stronger when we unite with you. There is no we. Because if it was a we, I would have heard y'all saying something, Trump trying to remove Black History Month. Nope. Trump's trying to give police more immunity so the cops can keep killing Black people. Y'all were silent. But boy, did y'all remember when we said we chilling on y'all. Now all of a sudden, what about what Trump's trying to do to y'all? It's like when I said this example before, but that dude at the Trump rally, the comedian, he made some type of a Mexican joke, and everybody went crazy. Oh my God, da, da, da. But they ignored the fact that a couple of minutes before, he made a Black joke. He said him and his Black friends carved watermelon for Halloween. And then call somebody so Black look like a lampshade or some horrible, unfunny joke. but nobody said a word. Who cares about the nigga joke? When there's an available joke about the Spanish people. And you know what? Yeah, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm gonna be one of the people that keep making fucking videos about every other POC and white folk because I'm pissed the fuck off at y'all. I am. Y'all are removing protection from my children. Mine. This shit ain't about y'all. Okay? Our ancestors and us already had this shit in place. The same fucking shit y'all are complaining about being removed that you did. Y'all did this. I don't care if all of your specific demographic have voted for Kamala. She still would have lost. It's not the fucking point. These are the statistics. If you want progress, you vote for who the most oppressed group votes for. Y'all voted this way. Black people have every right to be mad at y'all. Y'all put us in this position. The fuck is y'all angry for? And y'all black people caping. Is this the black history you're creating in February? Going against your own people? Calling your own people ugly? 10 out of 10.
I know I just posted the morning roundup, but guys, by decree of executive order, the Justice Department just deleted the entire database of police misconduct. Like, I'm actually physically shook. I gotta go inside the building, but I'm just like, this is terrible for the country. Okay, I'll see y'all later. Justice Department just deleted the entire database of police misconduct.
Well, hello there. Now, this video is not to come at him. I'm going to address what he said in a minute. But I want to say this first. Non-black people, this is why you have no right to ask where black people are during your movement. Due to y'all's conjoined effort, y'all have overturned things that our ancestors as black people, black ancestors, died for, bled for, were tortured for. Affirmative action, Civil Rights Act of 1964, which included immigration policies. And now this federal database that was implemented during the Biden administration because of the George Floyd Black Lives Matter protests. We are the most affected and vulnerable. But now y'all want to fucking cry? Y'all want to talk about we stood with you? You stood with your own fucking rights when you stand for black rights. You didn't do us a favor. We did y'all a favor because y'all benefit more than we do. But black people, we still benefit. And you do this, and I'm not just talking about this election. I'm talking about the entire time that y'all have been here or interacting with us if you were already here. Y'all want to talk about healing the bonds between communities of black people and everybody else as if it's a joint effort. We didn't do anything to y'all. Y'all always have had a problem with us. You've always looked down on us. But we're the ones that have made the progress that y'all are crying about being taken away. Where are the laws that other races had passed because of their movements that are being taken down now? No, it's just ours because ours are the basic civil rights. It's right there in the name. Civil rights don't mean nigga. In case y'all don't know. Affirmative action didn't just mean nigga. In case y'all ain't know. Y'all should be apologetic. Not cocky and looking down on us like you already have been. That's why it's been so easy for y'all to say all these racist fucking things now that y'all mad. Fuck y'all. What the fuck we was worried about immigration for? We was already here. No, we did that for y'all. Every step that black people make, we bring y'all along with us. Y'all don't bring us up on your own. And I'm gonna keep saying that shit because it's really pissing me off. These are things that we worked for. The blood, not just our ancestors, currently, while we are suffering and going through our own genocide, because that's what it is, that y'all have actively participated in, even when you didn't have anything. Y'all are like poor whites to them. POC, y'all are like poor whites to them. But niggas is like niggas. It's a complete difference. Now back to him. I think it's very important that if people are going to criticize the Trumpies and the racists for spreading misinformation or only partial information, that we should do the same thing when we're sharing information and not just reading headlines. This is not a diss to him. The database that he is talking about is for federal police, not local police officers, not state. That database is still up. The national security something. Those databases are meant so that these cops cannot job jumped when they get fired for misconduct. Trump's focus right now is minimizing the federal government so that he can take over the executive branch. However, this still sets a precedent, and it is a huge message to the Black community. Because remember, that database was set up by the Biden administration in response to the George Floyd protests led by Black people. Trump already said that he was going to try to get more immunity, if not full immunity, for police officers, and that he would reverse efforts of police reform that were so-called trying to be implemented because of Black people's protests. It was a message to let us all know, get back in place. I don't care about y'all statistics. I don't care about your breakdown of how it was, it wasn't Hispanic women that did it. It was Hispanic men. It was too much of a fucking percentage. I don't want to hear about, well, if all of Arabs had voted for Kamala, it still wouldn't have changed anything. You know that's not the goddamn point. Y'all should not say a fucking thing to us. Y'all don't, you talk about your own motherfucking kids. Your own kids not having parents because of ICE, or them taking your children, all missing registries. 40% of child sex trafficking victims are Black kids. 40%. That's why it's so easy for Black people to do this so-called resting. Our kids were already being snatched up on the streets. Our kids were already murdered. Our kids' parents were already being snatched and put into internment camps called prison. Now, one of you motherfuckers have said Happy Black History Month or nothing. You just got your fucking hand out after y'all did this. Talk to each other. Y'all get together, you POC. The brown and the Black and brown unity. The oxymoron in that. This removal of that database sets a precedent and is showing us what's coming. The reason I say it's important not to just, not give the full information is because with that you're thinking, damn, now no police, no, there's nothing we can do. No, there's still time. I don't know what to do, but there's still time. But y'all have angered the fuck out of me. There is no unity. I'm eating up every one of you motherfuckers I see come across my page or Stitched or anybody fucking tag me. You don't care about my children. And Black people, we really need to start having the mindset of community, which is our natural state, which means our mentality should be all Black children are our children. Because y'all sit and say it couldn't have been my child. If it was my child, I wouldn't have just stood there while such and such did that. They are our children. Y'all all sat up there with slurs in your fucking language for my people. Multiple. How obsessed do you have to be? Coming on fucking camera about your motherfucking 40% of the sex trafficking, the children victims, 40% are Black children. Black people, according to y'all, make up 13% of the population. The majority of that is not children. That's why Trump taking off the registry of the missing and murdered indigenous women. Fucked up, y'all. But this is our life. There's no urgency to us because this is our life. Not because it's a privilege. Not like white people. It's because it's no different. But because of the shit that y'all are doing and overturning to spite us, because that's what it is. It's like y'all are obsessed with getting your imaginary lick back with us. All of you. Stop it. Stop it with just all of you. Y'all POC are the overseers of the fucking plantation. Y'all POC are the overseers of the fucking plantation. Y'all did nothing, made no moves, but have the nerve to look at Black people and say, oh, you can just see people suffering and da-da-da-da. How dare you? Bitch, we've been suffering for thousands of years as Africans at the hand of all you motherfuckers. Don't tell us about no goddamn genocide. Don't tell us about no trafficking. Don't tell us about no murder. Don't tell us about no fucking racism. Y'all get it from one group. We get it from all of you. And look what the fuck y'all have done. 0 out of fucking 10.
This is all I got from this video, and there is nothing that I have, like, I love the fact that Black people are standing, like, they are standing still. They are saying we cannot do anything for you all anymore. Why? Because we have done more than enough. And you all aren't doing anything for us. Shout out to Crystal Black and shout out to the other beautiful women. You all are awesome. And I draw so much strength from watching you all. And the reality is that I love the Black people that I am seeing, both men and women. I love the fact that you all stepped back and let them do what they know how to do best. Why am I saying this? I am saying this because I saw you all fought so hard. You fought so hard that you all stood really out. Why? Because you wanted the best for everybody. And the fact that you all so much saw ahead of time was just something that each time I think about it, I am like, man, this is really crazy. You all saw ahead of time. And the predictions, the way you all predicted it, that was also how it's happening. And the fact that you Black people have been screaming since 2023 about Project 2025 and tried so hard to create so much awareness about Project 2025, and they still did not get the memo. The worst is that they still did not get the memo to this very moment. That is to tell you how ignorant some people could be. They are still not getting the memo to this very moment. But who is going to make them get it? One thing I love is that you see experiment. Experiment is the best teacher, because when you experience something, the lesson that you learn from that experiment, right, will stick. That is if you want to learn. Why am I saying that it's really very hard for these people to learn? Well, it's because I saw what happened to them in Florida. I saw what happened. This is exactly what is happening now. Man, really. And the fact that these people forgot what happened in Florida so easy. They easily forgot, and they are standing real strong, telling Black people to hit the road on their behalf. Tells you how delusional some people are, because if you are not delusional, you won't even come out to say something like that. Now, I am going to say this. Black people, I really do love you people. And one thing I will say is that I got your back. I am trying as much as I can to make sure that I bridge the gap, because it's a whole lot of gap. Not just bringing this video. Also, my own people also need to learn, because the problem we are having is that some of them refuse to learn, or they do not even understand. But one thing for sure is that they are very close to the awakening. Now, there is nothing Black people have been fighting so hard more than to dismantle that system that has been placed to suppress them and oppress them. That is the only problem. And that is the only thing why they still do not want them around. And then tell me how you do not want somebody, and you also do not want that person to go. Preparations. Thanking. So what is happening? I keep saying it that the people of color, like Latinos and the rest of them, really messed up big time, and I will not get over it. Why? Because you cannot tell me how to feel about something that happened, and you cannot also tell Black people how to feel or how to react the way you all betrayed them, because you all betrayed them and owe them so much apology, because they've been working so hard for you people. And you all showed us that I do not care about you. You are not part of my life. You are not part of my business. And then the people you told you are not part of their life decided to stick on their own. And you are all out there calling them names, using slurs too on them. Why? Because they stood their ground. You know one thing I am going to say. If you know what happened to people that stood their ground, you will continue to stand on your ground. Why? Because when you stand on your ground, your respect is all intact. They just have a very long way to go to learn, deconstruct, because these people are far away. You know, one thing that is hitting them so bad is the fact that they feel like they are so close to this, and then it did not happen the way they expected it. That is to tell you people, if the things happen the way they planned it, trust me, my own people, you all already know what will be happening. People that were not even ready to speak. How many times do you see anybody stand out for you? That's why I keep saying you are your own allies. And the way you all have to keep this going is to continue to power Black community, because Black community needs to be up and doing, Black businesses and the rest of them. So make sure you are patronizing a Black-owned business. By so doing, you are bringing the money back to the community so the money can circulate in our own community. We deserve everything good happening to us. I will clock out and I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.